Black women are always praising our men for doing the least while we are doing the most. Okay? Okay? This entire world here, the entire species was built off the backs of Black women like us. Right? So it's time for us to take this struggle love and lay it to rest, because love should not have to be hard.
No.
Amen. Damn. Right.
Okay, so I did a separate video first, talking about the positives of the sneak peek. Now, I split, the sneak peek into two separate videos. The back half of the clip was all about my praise of Marie's conversation with Danny. We got some laughs, some comedic moments, but at the core, it was about praising Danny for, trying to receive help given the state of her, from the nightmares and the panic attacks and whatnot. That was good. It was good to see, not just Danny receiving praise for getting therapy, since it's a rare thing to do in our community as Black people. But I said in my other video, my favorite part was that Danny was receiving this praise from an older Black person, because typically, when younger individuals in our community decide to go to therapy, is looked down upon. Back in my day, we didn't have therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's like you soft and whatnot. But no, the fact that Marie was praising Danny was beautiful. And I said in the video, I said, look, the first 30 seconds of this clip, I could have done without. But I had to do a separate video to talk about the positives, because this one, oh boy. Now, I am looking forward to this full conversation now, this full scene at the penthouse table where Marie's talking to all the sisters. But this portion of the clip is what I feared of it being like a Black Power, I am woman, hear me roar speech, where it's like Marie talks about how, we praise men for doing the bare minimum, for doing the least, while we do the most. And I'm like, am I misinterpreting this scene where it's like, yeah, men can only, can get by on doing a little, and we do the most. I don't know if she means like Black women. Well, no, I think she means Black women doing the most as in doing the most, not like, oh, she's doing the most, like, being too angry and too talkative, too loud. No, I think it's like, this country was built on the, I don't know. It's hard to say this without being misogynistic or sexist, but I just feel like, what she's saying doesn't really align with how these women are living, because she goes on to say, like, you know what, we need to say goodbye to this struggle love, because love should not be this hard. And then you got the girl saying amen, yeah, and then Andy snapping those ashy fingers going, look, I'm not, it's season 8. We are about to go into season 9. And I just wish that the word accountability was on the table. Like, my question is, will this entire sister circle be about trashing men, talking about how awesome these women are? And it's like, hey, you know what? You're a beautiful queen. Forget these bum men and live for yourselves. And it's like, love should not be this hard. Marie, you've been married like half a dozen times. Like, I don't really know what you can say to add to the conversation here. And then all these women going, amen. It's like, this is the equivalent of a podcast. What is it, the Red Pill podcast, where it's like either men or women. It's like, men are like, you know what? Hey, you're a high value man. Women, it's like, you don't need no man to be successful. It's like, that's what this feels like. But hey, Marie's eating this scene up. Like I told you, I knew the actress was going to come in here and kill this scene. But I'm just very curious what kind of dialogue she has in store for all the other women, because this clip was just about Danny. I'm just sitting here like, does she not comprehend? Like I said in my 25-minute video about this, I just feel like Marie only has bits and pieces about certain aspects, where it's like, oh, the girls and their hardships, but it's like, does Andy or Pam or whoever told Marie about all this stuff, did they mention how the girls made bad choices? How, well, Sabrina had this African prince and she let him go. Or Karen has this guy who's a pastor and he's well off. He got a divorce because his wife cheated, then proceeded to see Karen and she kicked him to the curb because she was trying to run after her ex, who's now with Fatima. And I just feel like none of that is brought up. It's always about the women being done wrong, love is hard, and men suck. That's what I feel like this entire conversation is going to be, for the most part. So, yeah, this whole thing where the girl's like, oh, yeah, love should not be that hard. Amen. Forget y'all. Y'all the ones making these dumb choices. And I mean, what Marie said about, letting go of love is like, we need to, like, do better. This comes up, like, once a season whenever the girls are together. I think of a couple of times where Andy's like, you know what? Hey, we deserve better than this. Love should not be this difficult. We need to let go of these sorry-ass men. And I'm like, you're the first one to say that, but you're also the first one to run that sorry-ass Gary. And now look at the predicament you're in. So for you to act like, well, women built the back off this. Well, hey, guess what, Marie? A woman is not in charge of the law firm. Robin is. And because he and the partners took Andy off the board, all of a sudden she feels like she has a right to fight for her power back, where it's like, no, you don't. So I don't know, this scene, I'm going to save it. I can't wait. Like, you're going to hear from me during the live stream tonight. You can best guarantee that. So like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on it. I just feel like Marie's going to gas these women up, and then it's like, as soon as they leave, they're going to be like Tony, Rich, Robin, or whoever else, and like put them in their place. I'm just like, get out of here. Just forget it.